You shouldn't be begging here. You're committing a criminal act. According to vagrancy laws, this is not allowed. You shouldn't be begging here. Who operate in London, who take money. This is the public. There's no expectation of privacy. But excuse me, don't go too close. Don't come too close. Don't come too close. There's no liberal. Look at everybody, little angry SJW. Look at the SJW Marxist. Yeah, run away, Mark. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Join me for a lovely night tour of Ealing Broadway, a town once known as the jewel of the suburbs. Now, it's part of the sinking ship known as the HMS Yookay. So join me, where we will check out the lovely nightlife and scenes and see the decay and depravity of the UK in 2025 in Ealing, which was once a lovely place, now no longer. Sugar. Not bad. There's a Gales in Ealing, which means it should be a trendy and upmarket area. But there are also a lot of crackheads around, which is a bit strange. A lot of dodgy blokes on bikes. How many of them have UK passports, I wonder? But yeah, I'm sure the people at Gales are enjoying their lovely food, whilst everyone else has to walk the very dangerous streets at night, enjoying their enjoying their Christmas shopping, I suppose. A sultana scone with jam and cream. £4.50? You must be out of your mind. I guess this is where the liberal middle class go to eat their lovely baked food. Certainly don't go to Greg's. We have a trolley lady over here. Trolley. She's trying to get a trolley inside. This is a 24-hour McDonald's, which means usually about after 9 PM it tends to be full of homeless people and druggies. And speaking of the homeless, UK in the 2025 person with trolley. That's a very packed trolley, by the way. When me and my family used to shop in Tesco's back in the day, our trolley wasn't as packed as that. I tell you that for sure. Or I can say that categorically. Winter Funland, the UK's largest indoor circus. Probably run by Irish travellers, but ever since Tyson Fury came on the scene. We love the travellers. Very based people, might I add. Unless, of course, you get in trouble with them or you run a pub. Then you really are screwed. Police car on patrol. Planet Organic. You know you're encroaching into middle class territory when you see a Planet Organic and a very liberal, possible Green Party, Labour Party kind of dynamic. A kind of dynamic that believes in all the thing that the middle class elite love to preach about. Open borders, LGBTQ, feminism, and all that rubbish that we really don't need. Another crazy Deliveroo man riding his illegally sped up bike on the pavement, as usual, endangering pedestrians and the public. Most of the bikes that these Deliveroo drivers use tend to be way over the legal speed limit for e-bikes. They add extra converters and certain power supply units to increase the speed to way over legal limits. Some of them even go up to like 50 miles an hour, which is incredible. Police have tried stopping a few people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, we have the big issue.
That girl is always there. She's very nice.
And, Marks and Spencer in the Christmas sales. What do we have here? See that guy who was going to walk straight into me, but I didn't budge, so he moved to the other side. You find that a lot of NPCs, when they're walking, they're not really aware of their surroundings, as the Batman says in Batman Begins. But he says to Ra's al Ghul at the end, "You're not aware of the surroundings." And yeah, I've noticed over the last 5 years, a lot of people will just walk into you, especially if you try to flinch or something. So the best option when you're walking on the street is just to walk straight ahead and not give a damn, you know? Then the people will end up moving on the other side. Otherwise, some of these NPCs might try to just walk into you. Wasabi, everybody loves wasabi. I actually don't eat wasabi. I refuse to purchase anything Japanese because of their involvement and their role in World War II. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love Japanese cars. By the way, speaking of Japan's involvement in World War II, Bridge over the River Kwai, lovely film with Sir Alec Guinness, one of Britain's greatest actors. Yeah, not much of a sushi fan, but I love PlayStation, Honda, and Toyota. By the way, guys, don't eat too much wasabi, otherwise you may grow a full beard, become radicalized, and turn into a Wahhabi. Ealing Town Hall. I believe this is where the councillors of Ealing Borough sit down and discuss things. I must say it's a very lovely neo-Gothic style building. But I have to say the council is definitely not fit enough to sit in a building like this one. It's probably one of the most corrupt, if not the most corrupt council in the UK, led by a very Marxist, very corrupt Labour-led council, and Labour has been ruling this council for about over 20 years now. And the chief councillor, Councillor Mason, is a very, very evil and very degenerate individual. You see, what's been happening in Ealing Council is that the council has been allowing HMOs to be set up all over places like Greenford, all over places like Pitsanger, whilst in Councillor Mason's lovely area of Elthorne Park, lovely middle class Marxist liberal area, there are no HMOs to speak of. But in areas where working people live, they flood it with HMOs, full of ex-cons, full of illegals, full of people who have very little right to stay in this country, and many of whom commit crimes, sell drugs, commit acts of pedophilia, sexual assault, like we've seen in places like Epping. And the Labour-run council, sorry, I'll just let this ambulance pass. It's trying to ruin my video on purpose. Nah, I don't think the Labour council has that much power. But yeah, they've really run Ealing to the ground, just like Keir Starmer has run the UK to the ground. And they've flooded lovely working areas with HMOs, full of criminals, full of illegals, full of people who commit crime. And in fact, if you go to places like Greenford today, many residents are scared to go outside. They're scared to even walk the streets at night because they could get mugged, they could get attacked, their children could get sexually assaulted. And it's just another method of the Marxist liberal middle class elite who follow the George Soros open border plan of destroying societies and communities, part of the Great Reset. And we really need to stand up against these vile and evil criminals, just like the White Russians tried to stand up against the Red Communists led by Lenin. Unfortunately, the White Russians did not succeed, but hopefully the patriots in this country will succeed in getting rid of this very, very corrupt Labour government and its downtrodden councils that are trying to create the Soviet UK. It's Cafe Nero. You put the G before the R and it's officially not allowed. Just like Hulk Hogan after 2015. Very nice fake Italian coffee. For anybody who wants it. Or if you want to feel like you're in Rome. Or if you want to be a Catholic for a day. Nothing wrong with being a Catholic for a day. Unless, of course, you're one of those really bad types that got Pope Benedict removed from office. The Shanaki Free House and Pub, I've probably butchered the pronunciation of that, in Haven Green in Ealing. And I believe it was in the summer of 2001, yes, the summer of 2001, when I was a very little boy, a splinter group of the IRA, I believe it was the real IRA, they actually left a bomb outside this location. And it was one of the last IRA actions in the UK. and it happened right here. And thankfully nobody was injured or hurt, because it took place at around 3 a.m. in the morning, when the IRA would usually leave their packages. But yeah, looking back, that was a very, very long time ago. It's Team Deliveroo. That bike is clearly over the speed limit. I know that for sure. Deliveroo! Everybody is going on the Superloop. A very interesting Sadiq Khan invention. Leaving Ealing and going to Uxbridge, Hayes and Southall. Actually, you get very nice food in Southall. Not much going on in Uxbridge right now though. I think the only thing Uxbridge was ever known for is Boris Johnson being the local MP. There you go, the only thing Sadiq Khan has given to London. The Superloop. You shouldn't be begging here. You're committing a criminal act. According to vagrancy laws, this is not allowed. You shouldn't be begging here. Okay? I know you're a member of an organized Romanian gang. You should not be begging here. It's against the law. All the money and proceeds you take go to an organized Romanian begging gang, and you are committing a crime. Yes. So can you please move along? You shouldn't be begging on the streets. I'll have you reported to the authorities. She's not allowed to be doing this.
Is any of that stuff true?
It is true. Vagrancy is a criminal offence in the UK. You can go look it up. And also,
Vagrancy is a practical reality.
no, it's a criminal offence in the UK. All right.
It is a practical reality that people are homeless.
Yes, but this you're not allowed to beg on the streets for money, especially people who are part of a criminal gang.
This is what I was asking you about.
A criminal Romanian gangs who operate in London, who take money. This is the public. There's no expectation of privacy. But excuse me, don't go too close. Don't come too close. Don't come too close. There's no expectation. There's no expectation of privacy in public. Don't come too close, sir. Don't come too close, sir. You're very You're threatening me now. Do not come too close. Do not come too close.
Stop filming me.
I'm allowed to film in public. We are in public. Don't come too close, sir.
Stop fucking filming
Don't
me.
come too close.
Now.
Don't try to assault me.
I'm not trying to get
Stop trying to
away from
assault
you.
me.
Get away
I'm
from
in
me.
public. If you don't like people filming, don't go out in public, sir.
Begging,
Don't go out in
stop.
public. No, that's a criminal. That's an organised criminal, and you are helping an organised criminal, sir.
Do you not have one, please?
Sir, you are a shameful person. We are in public. I am allowed to film in public, sir. I am allowed. Go ahead. It's fine. Go and film me. Go and film me.
I won't film you.
That's fine.
I don't know who you are.
This is in public. This is a public place.
Fine, and I'll film you.
I'm allowed to film in public. Go ahead. Be my guest. Be my guest, sir. This is a public area. I'm allowed to film.
Yeah, and I'm allowed to put my hand in front of my face.
No, you're not.
In front of your camera. Yeah, I
Don't
have
come
the
too
right not
close.
to be
That's
filmed.
assault.
I have the right
Don't
not
come
to be
too
filmed.
close, sir.
I have the right not to be filmed.
Don't come too close,
I
sir.
have the right not to be
No,
filmed.
no. This is a public
I have the right
place.
not to be filmed.
This is a public
Put
place.
your
Do not come
camera
too.
down.
Don't come too close. Don't
You
come too close. Don't
Stay
come
away
too
from
close to
me.
me. Don't
Why
come
don't
too
you
close.
Stop picking on beggars.
Don't come too close
Why
because
do
it's
you
a
stop
criminal
picking on homeless
offence.
people?
It's a criminal offence. They're part of a Romanian begging gang.
Yeah, I asked you
It's
about
a criminal
that. You didn't give
offence.
me Any evidence for that?
It's a criminal offence.
That's not the point.
There's
Romanian
plentiful of evidence. Vagrancy is a criminal
Are they
offence
part of an organised
according to
begging
UK
gang?
law. Yes, they
What
are.
evidence do you have?
Yes, they are.
What evidence do you have?
There's plenty of evidence.
What
There's
evidence
plenty
do you
of
have?
evidence because the data is out there. The data is out there that
Do
proves
you
it.
represent any
Vagrancy
authority?
is a criminal
Do you represent
act.
any authority?
Who do you represent,
Do you
sir? You came
represent
out of
any
nowhere.
authority? Do
This
you
is the
speak
public
for yourself?
area,
Do
man.
you speak for
This is the
yourself?
public
Do you represent the
area,
public?
bro.
Do you represent
The
the
Magna
police?
Carta. Yes,
Policing
I represent the
organisation?
British people.
Okay.
I represent the
You don't
UK
represent
and the
any of
British
these
people.
businesses.
2 parliamentary acts. The Bill of Rights, the Magna Carta. It allows me to exercise freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of recording, sir. And if you don't like
Freedom of
that,
recording is
well,
not
you
in the
are
Magna
against
Carta.
freedom. You are against freedom, sir. You are against freedom. Oh, look at that little, very little angry liberal. Look at this angry SJW liberal. Look at this angry SJW liberal. Look at everybody, little angry SJW. Look at the SJW Marxist. Yeah, run away Marxist SJW. JW liberals, look at them. Bye-bye liberal. Bye-bye SJW. Bye-bye social justice warrior. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these social justice warriors. They don't even understand basic British laws and customs. These people are so lost in the woke social justice activism that they simply lose their minds when somebody tries to stop organised vagrancy and organised criminality in the United Kingdom. We're in Ealing Broadway station. Let's just check if there are any barrier jumpers today. There's usually barrier jumpers all over London. A couple of months ago we had Robert Jenrick trying to sort out the situation with barrier jumpers, and fair play to him, although I personally believe he was just trying to gain brownie points because he wants to be the next Conservative leader and he wants to take over from Nigel Farage, who is way ahead of him on the polls, or in the polls I should say.